hello. Welcome, Goken. Also known
Hello,
as
Captain.
Rich.
How are
How are you?
you?
I'm good, thanks, mate. How are you?
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Good. So, guess what I watched on the YouTubes the other night?
Was it the Hunt Showdown update for version 1.2?
It was, yes. I thought I'd watch it. I know you just watched it, and I thought
Yeah.
we'd just cut a quick video as a bit of a reaction to what we saw, what they said to us.
Yeah, sounds good.
It does. So I guess the biggest news is when they drop 1.2, they have also revealed the PlayStation 4 drop date, which is the 18th of February.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I think that's going to be awesome. I think hopefully that just brings lots of new players to Hunt Showdown. That can only mean good things for all the platforms. I think that's
Yeah,
great news.
totally agree.
I hope they make a lot of money.
Yeah, loads of money so they can give more updates and bigger updates as well.
Yeah. I'd love
So,
them to open up crossplay with that, but I can't see it happening.
yeah, crossplay would be amazing as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because then there's bigger player base globally, not just for the Hunt team. It's we get into games quicker, etc. But I
Yeah,
just think the advantage would be too high with the keyboard over the controller.
yeah, definitely. I definitely agree. We'll see what happens. So I guess just to run through some of the other stuff, I think we'll talk about each little point that I noted down. So another fairly big change is they've introduced randomization for singles, duos, and now the three-man matches
Yeah,
as well. So
yeah,
I know I personally don't play the game without you being on with me
yeah,
because I get very scared. But I think it's pretty good for solo players out there that don't have a community or friends maybe to play with.
yeah, definitely. I've not done a random game ever. I've put 150 hours in, so I don't know the random experience, but it must be good that at least you can do randoms of three now. Must be
Yeah, I
hard to
guess we'll give it a go.
coordinate, but
Guess we'll give it a go and see what it's like. Other thing that I know you and I wanted to see is they've put a training mode in at different difficulty levels as well. So
yeah,
for me, I think this is brilliant because we always find it difficult to understand, even the hours we've put in, what range the guns are. And I guess this is a section now where you can go in, test the different guns and the ranges of them. You can only do it in solo, so you and me can't play it together in training mode. But as a solo, I think that's a big win.
that is very awesome. Yeah, I didn't quite catch all of that, but there's three difficulty levels. You do get rewards for completing it. So I think
Yep.
you get hunt dollars.
Yeah, I think so.
You can respawn in the tutorial, so it's not as punishing as playing it normally. So you can finish it and die multiple times if you want to, and they are replayable as well. Not sure how the replayability works if you got paid to do that or not. Did you see anything about that?
I didn't see. I think it's just a training zone that you can, like, say, respawn. I think you do get your rewards for completing some of the sections in there. I know it's only 1/4 of the map. I think it's the southwest
Oh
part
yeah.
of the map. Um,
Okay,
I guess I need to have a little look at that. But for me, I kind of
that's cool.
lost all sense because all I want to do is go in and test all the guns and all the range and see.
So can you do that? Did they
Yeah,
say you can do that?
yeah, you can do that. Yeah,
So I guess it's all the guns you've unlocked, or I don't
yeah.
know.
I think it'll be all the ones we've unlocked, but wait and see.
That's cool.
So yeah, that's
Liking
good.
that. That's good.
Uh, they've announced they've done some process improvements around less rubber banding, mainly around the i5 processors, I reckon. But I know you and I have had a couple of instances with rubber banding.
Yeah, not many lately. It's a lot better than it used to be, but I
Yeah,
will take any improvements with
yeah.
a
I think
smile on my face.
they mentioned something server side, so I know we've had the odd issue, but nowhere near as bad as some people have reported. So yeah, any improvements are good improvement for us, I reckon.
Yeah, they need to keep on with that work.
Yeah. Then they mentioned a couple of things which I think I found confusion, and I know you and I just had a quick chat, and we're not too sure. So I know they've enhanced the whisper feature. They
Yeah,
did say there's more info in the dev notes that they're going to drop, and it's something around a 50-meter range. You get a warning around whisper feature, and then they went on to talk about approaching the boss layers, how it wouldn't automatically flash red in the top left like it does now when you're in close proximity. You have to actually be in dark sight for that, I think
yeah,
how I read it.
yeah, definitely. They did seem to cover a few things. So yeah, I'm a little bit confused by that as well. The main thing I picked up was during boss combat, you can now use dark sight, and it will tell you if there's another enemy within. a 50-meter proximity of you, so you can be more prepared to fight during that boss fight, so you don't
Yeah.
get jumped as easily. But they've moved it to a dark sight view, so you don't get made aware automatically. So I think there's a lot of changes around using dark sight more.
Yeah.
One of the nice bonuses of this is you can use your dark sight now to see if there's someone in the boss proximity, so you know if it's safer to engage or move in. You're
Yeah.
not sat there paralyzed in fear waiting 20 minutes. So it opens up some more freedom in movement and pushing the game forward in a pace way. So I think that would be interesting to see how that one works. Hopefully
Yeah,
for the better.
I'm looking forward to that as well because I think certainly when we play lately, I've seen a lot more occurrences of you hear a noise that sounds like people are fighting the boss. You go over there, it's not been banished, and you make your way in, and then you just hit by people camping inside while the boss hasn't even been downed yet. So
Yeah.
we're getting a lot of that, and we have now turned into players more that wait outside for like 15-20 minutes, don't we? Just literally paralyzed. We don't
Yeah.
know what to do, whether we go in or not.
Yeah, it'd
So
be nice to be able to push in more confidently. I
yeah,
just hope it's not open for abuse to make it too anti-camping. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. For me, anyway.
yeah, definitely. So that's another good thing we're looking forward to. Um, they've updated the bonuses for underdogs. So effectively, what this means is
Yes.
you get more reward for the risk. And again, I've never played it in solo mode, but from watching the video, if you're a solo and you tick the 3-player game option and you go in as a solo, if you are lucky enough or skilled enough to get the bounties, you get quite a big chunk of reward now.
Definitely. So I think the normal reward for the actual bounty itself is 150 hunt dollars.
Yep,
Whereas if you are a solo now and you go to fight duos,
yep,
so you've got teams of 3 unticked, you get an extra 400. No, you get an extra $250. So you now get 400 if you achieve your goal.
yeah, that's big.
And if you go against threes, they bump it up, so you get 650 now.
Damn.
So that is big difference from 150.
Yeah, it is. That's big. So again, I think you and I should probably try out some solos in there and see how well we do.
Yeah, yeah, you can
Okay,
do that.
they are also delivering, unfortunately, not a new map at this stage, but a load of new
Mm,
equipment. So first up,
this looks good.
we've got the heavy knife. Picture will be on the
Excuse me.
screen now. Um, the heavy knife. What I heard was it's between a machete and a knife.
See,
Looks a bit like John
yeah,
J. Rambo's knife.
yeah, John Rambo, Mick Dundee,
Yeah, which
kind
they
of thing like that.
which they all say. I think it's a 1/kill on the grunts as well, which is good.
Nice. I guess it will uses less stamina than a machete,
Yeah,
more stamina than a knife, so it's in that middle balance there.
yeah. So I'm looking forward to playing with that. And then they have what they call in the knuckle knife. So it's a weird one actually because it's like dusters, which is good, but it also has like a spike. So it's not really a knife; it's a spike on the end. So again, piercing damage or blunt force damage, which is good.
I think that's an awesome one.
Yeah, I
Gives you
thought
so
you'd
much
like
because
that one.
we've been there too many times where you've got the immolator coming towards you, and you're like, shit, I don't have a dusters or something, and you got to
Yeah,
switch around to your weapons and butt the thing, etc. So this is a good one
yeah, it's
for
definitely
me.
a good one. And then they've got a couple of new pickups. So as well as the hammer and the axe, I think you can now pick up a pitchfork as the
Yeah,
first one, which when I was watching the video looks really funny.
I think that'd be brilliant.
Yeah,
Because I always
randomly.
like the perk. What is it called? Tomahawk, I think it's
Yeah,
called. So you can throw the items that you pick up in the world
that's
around
right.
you, and apparently you can javelin this one.
That'd be funny. And then again, the funniest one for me is they've introduced the shovel. And for those of you that watch this video, please go and watch the live stream as well. I'll put the link in the description because what the devs have sort of said around the shovel, what they find the funniest part is the noise that it makes when it hits something.
hmm
So I'm looking forward to running around donking grunts with a shovel.
Oh my god. The worst thing is going to be if you get donked with it.
Yeah, yeah, you'll be destroyed, won't you?
Yeah,
So
it's
yeah,
makes that comical noise if someone steps on the. Oh yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah,
There will
it will
be.
be.
I think they said it's a meme weapon, so look out for that.
Cool.
I don't think it's a meme.
What else have they got? So you'll have to
Got the
explain this
aperture
one.
sight.
Aperture sight.
Yeah.
So I've heard it's for Winfields only at the moment.
Okay.
You
It's a good
watched a bit more
start.
about that, didn't you?
Say again.
Did you watch a bit more about that?
No, I didn't. The only all I saw was they only showed the Winfield in the video. I
Hmm.
didn't actually pick up on if it's all aperture sights. I did hear them talking about they don't want to put it on things like the nitro shotguns because then I think people just use it too much. I'm not 100% sure on what they've said there, so you have to watch the video and the link that we're going to put in the chat there under the video. Sorry, but I think this is a great change because I'd never pick up an aperture weapon personally because it's so devastatingly it impacts the zoom for too much.
Yeah.
So now you can press a button to flick the aperture sight up for when you want to use it, and you can press the button again to flip it down. So it gives you the option to use a Winnie normally, and
Yeah.
then when you're in a position where the aperture's useful, flip it up. And I personally, that's a great change.
Yeah, I do. Especially, my gameplay is much more sit back and sort of snipe as much as I can. But again, I don't get on with the aperture sight because sometimes it zooms in a bit too much when I don't need it to. So I'm with you. I think just pressing a button and
Yeah,
flipping up is brilliant.
and the blur that it puts up around areas that aren't inside the aperture, it's pretty restrictive.
Yeah.
So this gives you the option to go down iron sights, pick up your target location roughly, then flip up the aperture to really focus in. So
Yeah,
that'll
it'd be
suit
good.
you much better. Yeah.
Cool. They've updated some weapon balances and explosives. So I think there was a bit of an issue around the sort of splash area around explosives. You were getting caught out if you were around the corner, etc. So I think they've tweaked that
Yeah.
to make it better. Nothing definitive. They did say that you can still get damage from being in cover from an explosive, which you'd expect, but I think they've just tweaked the sort of radius and angles of splash damage.
Yeah, the angle sounds good. I like they haven't reduced it on cover because we use that as often as we can as
Yeah.
using explosive barrels to get people when they're ducking behind stuff. So I think they've done the right thing keeping that in.
Yep. Other big news is finally they are introducing in-game maintenance warnings. So,
Nice.
so for new players or players don't know, there isn't a function for in-game maintenance warnings. The servers just pretty much go offline. So unless you're on the Discord server watching the
Yeah.
updates, you don't know. So now I believe it's going to come up with a warning that the server's going to shut down in 30 minutes. So sort of make this your last game kind of thing. They do it on most other games that I play. I guess it's just taking some time to get through
Yeah.
to hunt.
Yeah. It's another good one.
And then lastly, I'm not going to put any pictures of this up there because I didn't capture them. But there's going to be more skins available for purchase. I'm not a massive fan of in-game purchases for skins and things like that. I know you're not
No.
either, Goken. I think the difference here is there's some really nice skins in there, and the total cost of those goes to the Australian Wildfire charity.
Oh, well, I do like that.
Yeah, so that's one that I'm probably going to buy a couple of them to help the
Yeah.
charity. Everything that's happening in
That sounds
Australia at the
good.
moment is terrible.
Good for
So
you, sir.
really good that they've done that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this update.
100%.
We'd
Yeah.
definitely like a
Looking
new
forward
map
to
though,
using the
wouldn't we?
pitchfork actually.
We'd like a new map though, wouldn't we? So
Love a new map.
if the
Yeah,
devs
but
are
I'm happy to
listening,
let them take their time.
yeah, excellent. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you want to ask any questions or anything, please chuck it in the comments and chuck a subscribe as well. Thanks very much, Goken.
Nice one. Thanks, Captain. Pleasure.
Cheers,
See
mate.
you out in Hunt Showdown.
Yeah, let's go now.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye.